Good morning, everyone. Mrs. Steigerwald here. I'm going to show you our recipe for today. Today I'm going to show you how to make a simple grilled cheese sandwich. This is a really good sort of starter recipe if you're just learning how to cook. It's fairly simple, it's easy to put together, and it doesn't take very long, which is why it's one of my favorites. And I make it for my kids because it's quick and I know they like it. So all I need is bread. I try to use whole wheat bread when possible because those whole grains are better for you than white bread, but whatever bread that you have is gonna work just fine. I use butter to grease up both sides of my bread to give them a little bit of flavor too, and it helps it toast up. And then just any cheese. Most people use American cheese. I don't have any, we tend to mostly have cheddar cheese on hand, so I'm going to use cheddar cheese. You can add any types of cheeses you want. You can get real fancy with the grilled cheese. Some people add tomato, bacon, avocado, anything you want to add in there to make it a little bit fancier and a little better. Totally up to you. I am just going to be making a basic grilled cheese sandwich. So the first thing I need to do is I'm going to butter one side of each slice of bread. I soften my butter in the microwave for like 10 seconds just so it's a little bit easier to spread. And I'm just going to try and spread it evenly across one side. If you have like the little tub of butter, that spreadable kind, that works really well because it's easy to spread and then you don't have to microwave it. So I'm just spreading this on both sides. Okay, so I just have one side buttered, one side not. And the same thing with my other slice. One side buttered, one side not. I'm gonna put my cheese in between like a sandwich and I'm gonna grill it. I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. Okay, so I am going to turn my heat on to about medium. I'm gonna give my pan a little bit of time to warm up. You don't wanna put anything onto a cold pan. It's just not gonna cook well that way. So we're gonna let it warm up a little bit. When we are in class together, I typically use one slice of cheese per student, just because that's a little bit more budget friendly. But if you're at home, you can kind of choose what your taste preferences are. You can use 2 slices or you can use 1 if you don't like that much cheese. Just because this is a demonstration, I'm just going to use 1 slice of cheese. My cheese is sticking to the package. There we go. So I'm going to take the buttered side of my bread and I'm going to put that face down. I'm going to put my cheese on, and then I'm going to put my other slice of bread on top with the buttered side facing up, because when I flip it over, that's going to get nice and toasty. You can put your sandwich together before you put it on your pan. I just wanted to kind of show you guys what that looked like. So I'm going to let this cook for a minute or 2, and then I'm going to flip it and let it cook for another minute or 2. The goal is to get each side toasted and to also have your cheese melted in the middle. So we want it on a medium heat. If your heat is too high, your bread's gonna get toasted, but your cheese isn't gonna be melted in the middle. So you wanna make sure that you are keeping your heat medium or lower so that you're not toasting your bread up too quickly. All right, my sandwich is just about ready to flip over. One thing I tell everyone, when you're going to flip something, you use a spatula and you want to flip it quick and with confidence. If you hesitate, it's going to slide off the side and kind of plop onto your pan. So you want to flip it, get that under quickly and flip it with confidence, okay? And you can see this side is nice and toasted. My other side is toasting up. Now, because my pan has been on for a few minutes, it's getting hotter and hotter. So I'm going to turn my heat down a little bit because I don't want my other side to burn. So I am just going to let this cook and toast up for another minute, and then it'll be ready to eat. All right, I've taken my grilled cheese off of my pan. I made sure the cheese was nice and melty in the middle. Now it's time for lunch. Bye guys.